Hallo und ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Monster-Prom. Random.
Hallo. Hallo. Random.
Random.
Hallo, Random.
Was reimt sich auf Kondom? Rondom.
Boah, voll anders als sonst.
Endlich ist es mal random.
Ruschi?
Uschi.
Endlich mal Ruschi.
Ruschi.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Uschi.
Wo würde ich hingehen, wenn du Uschi wärst?
Was?
Zum Sport. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you voluntarily go straight to the other team leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and +2 charm.
After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can only barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students.
All right, class. I'm importing this special course for you. Regular creatures, a high school in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid. I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will.
I will not let you down, coach. Giant quacks don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants.
Finally, worthy adversaries. What's that? Wieso so schwere Wörter?
Abomination.
Abomination. Oh, what they're even called.
That would be a platypus.
A platypus. I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror.
Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course.
We've got to go native, mates. Oh, hold my beer.
I hold my beer.
Whoa, have a look at them. They're so cute. Let's slay them with kindness. Nah. Hold my beer. Oh.
As you take your first swaggery step, the animals fall silent and make way for 3 emus. Their beaks are scared, their feathers are torn, and all 3 have Dundee's my bitch tattooed on their bodies. They're veterans of the great emu wars. You're fucked. Everyone in the gym is fucked.
No, not like this. There's still so many sports I haven't played.
Scott screams as emus step his body parts.
You can't do this to the Prince of Hell. Do you know who my dads are?
By my dads.
Damien resorts to pleading as the emus continue teabagging him. Obviously, this is all your fault. You probably shouldn't have yelled "Oi" so loud. The birds take your dignity and you lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness as a result of severe PTSD.
Oh nein.
Let's go.
Ich versage auf ganzer Linie.
Das hat so gut alles angefangen, weißt du? Es wiegt einen irgendwie so ein bisschen in Sicherheit und dann...
Ja.
Geh wieder in die Bibliothek. Was hab ich denn da an? That day you spent some time on the library PCs mining some bitcoins. Ah. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So 2 plus 2 money.
Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien.
Ich hätte diese blöde Decke nicht kaufen sollen.
You're about to get closer when suddenly...
Greetings, my loves.
Oh ja!
Möchtest du?
Ja, aber ich lese ja... Wer liest wen?
Also ich lese die
von
Fischkreuze.
Damien.
Du liest
Ja.
Damien. Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers.
Not this guy again.
Look.
Whoa.
Gasp! An underworld specter.
This again. Entschuldigung, aber so. What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face. So deadpan. Todpfanne? Okay. No expression at all.
Soll ich?
Ja, okay, mach den
Oder
jemand
soll
anders.
ich?
Mir egal.
That is because it is not a face. It is a sheet with 2 holes cut into it.
Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal.
No. Listen. It's not a phase. It is...
Ghost friend, help us. Save us from this interdimensional creep.
Yeah, do something. Something ghostly.
Throw a rock at the interdimensional prince ist auch geil.
Ne, boo. Auf jeden Fall boo.
Wow, do you see that? Real goosebumps.
This fucker doesn't fuck around.
My apologies, beautiful high schoolers. What exactly is boo? We don't have that many ghosts in my realm.
It is a super spooky ghost thing. You should run for your life.
Yeah, interdimensional loser. It's like a super legit ghost thing. This ghost is probably about to unleash its ghostly rage upon you. Be ready for 100 years of misery.
She just said boo. Can you stop all this stupidity? Beautiful Liam has a point. Yet fierce Damien and wonderful Miranda show so much energy in their affirmation that I cannot help but believe them. Vocal energy is my main criteria when following my various advisors' advice. So today I shall retreat to my dimension, but fear not, my beloved high schoolers, the interdimensional prince will be back for you. And so he disappears into another annoying portal.
So metal, ghost person. You made him retreat with a single boo.
So brave.
He retreated because of what you 2 idiots told him. He said so in front of us just a minute ago.
Liam, Willie, sometimes I wish your face was a sheet with 2 holes cut in it, so that way you couldn't say annoying stuff 24/7.
Whatever.
Little ghost friend saved the day again. Huzzah!
They leave running and screaming about how cool you are. What the fuck is up with your classmates, really? Anyway, you gain +2 bonus and +1 charm.
Guck mal meinen Charme an.
Ey, krass, ne?
Sure.
La 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 la.
Lololololololololololol.
That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the 2 of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. You'll practice your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in the sacred, hallowed halls of education. Look, lol, JK, can you imagine?
Bro.
Ah,
Harold.
Hooray!
They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you realize you're not cute little baby animals. They are also in need of a king, right? They are furies.
I know that, Fairy Mirror. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they are furies. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera, there are many kings in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it.
Excuse so jetzt. Siehst du sie?
Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live present can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear's your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule, right, Harald? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings for me, of me, which are very generous in their pockets. I just think they deserve the best leader.
Harald, du musst es vorlesen.
Normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes, but what if you paid taxes to them? Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people. Oh, das ist beides irgendwie.
Da ist immer beides irgendwie.
Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people.
You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimidate. How somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again. Because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott. And admire your work.
Wow, this is genius.
No, it's actually not so bad drawing of Scott shirtless in the word Scott rules. But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people. Later you stumble upon Scott again. He seems quite excited.
There you are, Harold. Your plan was a success. My beloved heroes seem to love a flag that's basically just me shirtless. They declared it a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless. Which is kind of silly, since they do that pretty much every day anyway. But the important thing is that now I'm the best ruler ever, and it's thanks to you. I would love for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together.
You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day will totally become your all-time favorite festivity. You gain +2 Charm and +1 Creativity.
Alter, ihr legt die hier voll flach, weißt du? Und ich wieder alleine.
Ich bin mir bei meinem irgendwie nicht mehr so sicher.
Random!
Aber Damien ist auch eine harte Nuss.
Ja, das nächste Mal suche ich mir mit anderen aus. Wenn wir das nochmal spielen.
Week 3, noon.
Sure.
Oh. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of these statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless momentgram pose.
Instagram momentgram.
Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You are so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you.
I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicious.
Oh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scotsna, you know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Harald, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. In an innuendo way, not literally. Obviously, the lynchy fruit-flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says Scott Snacks.
Yes, you do have Scott snack.
Scott snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you?
Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where I was... Well, actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with this really cool Japanese businessman the whole evening.
But how? What even?
Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Harald. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too.
Aww.
How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together.
Let's do this!
Uschi! Es wird niemals funktionieren.
Vielleicht solltest du immer das andere nehmen, was du möchtest. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of spooky National Bank made out of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets.
All right. We'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe.
Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe?
Because we only have so much C4, Damien.
That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points out at a kosher dill pickle in front of the wall labeled Police Ogre.
That's the police ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat.
Can we blow him up?
No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Well, I'm out of ideas. So, Urshi! We'll cut you in the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us.
Nein.
Oh,
Kann
oh,
ich nicht.
oh.
Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you...
Rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Eat the pickle.
Pickle.
Ich esse die.
Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success! Suck it up, ogre!
That doesn't actually solve the...
Look, Vera, now the path to the wall is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash.
But the ogre is still there.
The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre.
So. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade.
You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle. And everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh.
Läuft doch jetzt. You sit down.
You sit down with Zoe and Calculaster. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today.
Oh, ist das die so schnell redet?
That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculusters that they don't need changing.
Sorry, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculaster. Sanity isn't even one of the 5 top worst things, so we could be devouring from this dude. Nein, 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 nein. Ja, ein Brownie, der wird dir bestimmt schmecken.
Wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food?
That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food.
Well, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie.
Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you are sitting right next to Zoe, but you don't argue with a woman who has an insane half-corpse tied to a cafeteria table.
OMG!
OMG, this is delicious. It doesn't even taste like it's suffering a little bit.
That is because it is vegan brownie.
You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You've opened my many eyes today. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can be flexitarian, as in sometimes eating vegan food, sometimes devouring people's minds and souls.
It sounds okay enough. Query, what should we do with a gibbering human still affixed to the table?
Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess.
That does seem to be official school policy, yes. You really bond with Calculaster while howling the convulsive mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Läuft bei uns.
Toll.
Besser als beim ersten Mal.
Rando.
Wir haben nicht mehr so viele Tage, ne?
Ja.
Kommt da jetzt noch eine Folge oder wird das als... Also,
Wir haben jetzt
ich weiß
24
nicht.
Minuten.
Ja,
Ja, dann würde ich sagen, der letzte, so das letzte Teil in der letzten Folge.
Ja.
Du weißt schon.
genau.
Ihr wisst
Okay,
schon.
Das
alles klar.
letzte
Bis
zuletzt.
zum nächsten Mal.
Tschüss!
Tschüss.